fuck, I'm dying. Alright, fuck it, let's get to it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how I make my ihtx video. So if you want these type of class key tuple sources like, you know, for your ihtx, I've got one for you in a mega file for you to download afterwards. Plus, it actually is 60 frames per second. Or it could be 59.940 frames per second if you want. So let's get to it. So I'm going to go with a random effect first. And this time I'm going to go with USA's G Major 68. So yeah. And this time I might go with 20 exports. So for this shit, I might reverse it, cause that's how the effect is made. Sorry about the cough. I have been feeling a bit dodgy lately. So, actually, fuck it. We're gonna go with an effect without the reverse. Then we'll go with G Major 7. Well, I'm also going to go with a historical pitch method and a stretch attributes. So this is your first part of your ihtx, for example, unless it's a render pack collection video or whatever with like 1,000 exports or more. And that's your first part of your ihtx video. It can either be about 11 or more frames long, but sometimes I go with 11 frames per second, so basically it's 22 frames per second, just because it's a 60 frame video, but still says it's a 30 frames per second video because of the format. But fuck it, let's get to it anyways. I got to point the file for that first, so yeah. I might just put ihtx test for others. I mean, it might not make any sense, but I don't really give a shit, so yeah. So let's put 1, like I usually do in other ihtx videos. So for me, I can group it if wanted. So for this source, you got to go back to the beginning. So if you want the source to be in the right frame place. So if you want to find the ihtx test or whatever that shit is nowadays, so you're just going to render it again all over until you feel like adding a source at 10, 20, 30 or whatever you want. Basically it has to be after the 5th, 10th, 15th, 20th, etc. export. So for me, I'm going to do it like 100 exports because I can. And it's my decision, so I don't really give a shit. So I'm gonna go for the first 20 exports without adding a source, except for this class key tuple shitty 60 frame source, because yes. What? Alright, I'll sort it after this video. Alright, so sorry about that was just my mother. So if you ever want to try it out for yourself after seeing this tutorial, basically you might know what to do if you watch this ihtx tutorial. Basically, if you keep learning from this tutorial, you might be a ihtx beginner, professional, or whatever that is nowadays. So yeah. Or should I say bullshit? I don't know if I'm making enough sense. I mean, I am autistic, I mean, it's less than a month in the logo editing community left for me until I move on to anything that's not logo editing related. I mean, if you ever want to check out my other channel, it's called Low Notes, all in like 2 words, all in one, and the handle is Low Notes. That place is also where I make music, so if you ever want to check out my music, it's on that YouTube channel, Low Notes, if you're wondering what that is. So yeah. So as of this, ihtx I'm nearly at 20 exports, like I will be right now. So for this one, yeah, starting now, I think it'll be time for me to add a couple of sources. So I have 5 video files for my ihtx videos. So for this one, I might go with that one of those basically Bazinga videos. Oh shit, wrong bit. That bit started when Bazinga used it in his ihtx with the user 10's G major 5. But for this one, I'm going to go with probably a 2x2 grid, because I don't know, but I think it's what that's called. Oh shit, I made a mistake. Fuck me. So if you're wondering why the source is already inverted, because I already added the invert plugin on the video output effects bit, you know, where you can, you know, where you point it to the screen unless you until you let go of your left mouse button, where you add your video plugins. So when you're done rendering that, oh shit, fuck. When you're done rendering the video with your source, you might remove that either after or before replacing the 20th export or whatever. So basically, so I'm going to stop this at 35 exports before I add another source, because, well, guess what, boys, it's my decision and no one can stop me, or whatever the hell ever. I mean, whatsoever. For me, for over a year, I have been in the ihtx community. I mean, my first ihtx, I think, was probably I Hate the Blue Hires, you know, on Kindmaster, which used to be called Goo Goo Gaga, but I now call it Blue Hires because it seems like a proper name to fit in with this effect. So, yeah. Yes, this is not a render pack collection video, you know, with other effects. This is just a singular effect in one ihtx. So, yeah. Sorry about the bass boost in the mic, everyone. I just had to move it because I felt like it. It was just me being me. I mean, it's your choice of Xbox, really. You don't really have to do the same method as me. You can keep it your way or whatsoever. So you're gonna have to mute that again since it's time for you to add your source. So for me, I'm gonna go with preview 128 Gmail, which I'm also going with. You know, when I hit the X or bullshit. I started doing that since I was gonna create preview 128 at Gmail hits at Gmail 96, you know, the unqualified version or whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna stop that one at 50 exports, and then now I'm gonna add the other two until I get to 80 exports. Let's get to it. Whatever format you use, make sure it's not any stupid quality. I mean, sometimes I go with low quality in my ihtx videos, in some of them because I feel like it. If anyone uses the same method as me, I mean, it's your choice. I don't really have a proper reason or answer to that. To your answer, really? I mean, I'm not good with explaining stuff, really, because I'm also autistic. Let's see how this sounds now. Yeah, it sounded a bit like sulfur because I didn't set it to 0.0. I just turned it down a little bit. So yeah. I mean, ihtx videos don't really have to be at 60 by 9. The width and height. It can be like whatever you want as long as it's not in any random numbers, unless it's 960 by 720 or whatsoever. Anyways, this video is for people who don't do ihtx a lot that much, so yeah. I mean, this video could especially be for one of my friends, Super Chatmat, or I've known him for a long time now. He's still a good dude. I mean, Sheldon has also known him for a long time. So that one's gonna contain 15 exports. So when I get to 65 exports of that, I'm gonna add 2 more sources. That source will go from 66 exports to 80 exports. And when I get to 80 exports, I'm gonna add a source with half opacity, taking up all the space and all that shit. So yeah, like other people do, even with other compositing mode with multiply, add, subtract, dark and light and difference squared. It can be whatever you want. I mean, it doesn't have to be my choice of your ihtx ideas. I mean, it's your own choice, not mine. Do whatever the fuck you like. So, if you're wondering who made the music pause status source, it was made by my brother Sheldon almost around a year ago. I don't really know the actual date for that, to be honest. So, as you can tell, these are a couple of Bandicam clips all in one because I only have the one where you can only record clips up to 10 minutes, in one. Only one clip up to 10 minutes each clip, all in one. I mean, oh my god. So I've stopped at 65 exports for a couple of seconds because I want to show you what it's like with a 4x3 video. So this is a 4x3 video, for example, and the other way you can fit it in properly is if the main aspect ratio is applied with no, which means you have no maintained aspect ratio. So yeah. That's how it goes if you have a 4x3 video. And don't you worry, everyone. Oh shit, I forgot to mute it. I'll be right back. So I'm gonna re-render the video again because I forgot to mute the audio for that shit. So wait, let me check. Oh, yep. Good progress. So when I reach ihtx exports, I'm gonna add some with half opacity, taking up all the space. You know, where you can still see the other sources that we used in this ihtx. So yes. Oh shit, I made a mistake. If you ever make a mistake, you can always rename it to whatever number you're on, or whatever export number you're on for your ihtx. So that's how it sounds so far if you have the volume turned down a little bit. You know what I mean? We think I don't even know what ideas. Alright guys, so we are at 80 exports, so we're going to do 20 more exports until I find the source which pisses KVTL75 off the most. When that source is, and it is ihtx video. I mean, in people's ihtx video. Sorry about that. So that bit is the KVTL75 source from his channel, and this ihtx. So mostly when the video and audio are out of frame or out of sync, I mean, I can always try and do this method. Maybe fuck it. Actually, fuck, I might speed it up since I'm like speed the audio up. So it's time I set the opacity of the video track to 50%. Since you still want to see the all the sources, which were hiding the original classic YouTube or 60 frames per second source. So yeah, I'm still trying to get ready for 100 exports, because this is a ihtx tutorial kind of ihtx variant, because yes, actually I might speed this video up since you wanna see me get into 100 exports in 4x speed. Starting now. Alright guys, I finished the tutorial kind of ihtx. Now let's put it all together and see what it's like. This is how I did the ihtx, for example. Here we go. Yep, so that's the ihtx. So if you've paid enough attention to that video I did, like and subscribe. Peace out, bitches.